What's going on, Patronojux? Supernatural Season 2. Sam and Dean died last season along with John Winchester. Yeah. Now we got a new cast of characters here to take up the mantle. Thank God, because those guys sucked. Let's get to it. My mom died. Yeah. My mom was burned on the ceiling.
I got a dark past. Look at all this trauma. Business is booming.
Montage of cool visual effects. Anything? Not The Rock. It sounds like a real song.
It does sound like a real song, doesn't it?
Jeffrey D. Morgan orgasms.
It does, yeah. That was a well done
Joyride.
Yeah, right. That's in the next episodes they investigate that movie.
No, with the fire font.
Okay, that's a recognizable song.
They had to get their haircuts to match exactly last season.
Yeah. Is that Mike Ditka who's driving that truck?
Thank God he's awake.
Oh. No.
Hi, movie.
Ew. Oh, it's the Cloud Demon from Lost. Oh, mister, you've been in a wreck.
Yeah. Put two and two together. Your truck, you're there.
And then they're going to sue him, and that's where they'll have the money for this season.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Sam's hair's more wet.
Oof.
I hope they can explain all the guns in the trunk of the car.
Yeah. That's a significant problem.
He must have got a notes about the deep voice.
Yeah. Can you
dial it back a little bit?
Can you scream in a higher register?
We're alive.
It's actually not even him doing the voice. It's John Bailey.
Whoa, what a weird shot.
I-
It's going to be hard to do these 10-minute cuts because we talk a lot.
No. Well, that'll be the draw to watch the full length is, you get all that juicy commentary. You should make really like weird 10-minute cuts where you cut out commentary up to other sentences or something.
Yeah.
This is cool.
Yeah, John loves that angle.
Well, and just the weird handheld quality of it and the type of lens that they're using. All of it, man.
Is all in his head? Damn, his hair still looks so good. They like comb his hair before him?
Yeah. It's the first thing they do when they get you in the bed. Oh yeah, this
really
isn't real.
Emotionally detached hospital.
I'm supernatural.
body experience.
Dude, Insidious 2.
It's too bad in the afterlife he's still scarred.
I know.
Or is that a body experience on the afterlife?
I know, he's so ugly now. How is he ever going to subsist? Wow! That's a new title card.
Damn.
Ooh, with the star.
I only saw, like, it appeared in my peripheral and scared me.
Even better. Dino.
He's gonna pull the plug. He's gonna be like, yes.
I've always hated you.
Fuck yes. I've always... Oh, God.
Ooh.
I know that font.
These guys have been on photo recently.
And he's very mad at you.
Ooh.
Oh, no, he's a wick.
Oh, man.
They don't deal in realistic. Ticking time clocks.
You got insurance?
That's his real name.
That's their, yeah. I can finally learn his backstory. It's good. It's good.
Just finger bang our asses the whole time?
Let's see how this is helping. Feels good, though.
Up my ass. Only what?
Card, I think.
Their dynamic is much more interesting than him and Jensen Ackles. Jeffrey D. Morgan.
Yeah.
And it's 2000, early 2000s, so I can use some pornographic DVDs.
Girls Gone Wild, I believe.
Wouldn't you have a better idea?
You
He's the one who knows about the other children.
would think.
I hate you, Dad.
Meh.
Oh, that's interesting. He can eavesdrop.
That's cool.
If he just catches his dad jerking off.
I mean, I hope we see that scene.
Leave the room, Sam. Dean.
You saw that?
Eric Kripke wrote this episode. Kim Mathers directed this episode.
Mm-hmm. Dude, he got a haircut. Like, earlier today.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn off this light. There we go. Rick Bobby.
What's going on, Ricky Bobby?
Shake and bake, Sam. Shake and bake.
We're gonna get this car fixed up in no time.
Get you back on the track. We know they're gonna live. This is why we're ruining the drama for everyone.
I think most of you probably know what happens more than we do. I like the way they shoot. Oh, there we go.
Just hop in there.
Hop into his body.
But damn, did their hair look good?
I know. A father with a new hairdo.
Oh, dude, he's gonna contemplate killing him.
Whoa! Huh. Oh, cool.
Of course, he's the only one in the hospital who has this experience.
Yeah. He's special too. He's an astral projector. And Sam is a telepath.
I heard a lot of shit you guys said about me.
Yeah. That's a pretty cool looking effect.
No, they have the same thing at the Tower of Terror in Disneyland.
Yeah. Whoa. Knock something over. Can
I
you
don't
do
think
that?
he can do it. How can they not hear her? She's being really loud.
She's being loud as... Yeah. Come on, Dino. Give her your life force. Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't be yelling in the hospital. You shouldn't be yelling in the hospital.
I know.
He can do it. They're both gonna be like, Dean?
Get the gold! Kill him!
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Full on Sweezy that month.
Oh.
Oh, dude, you could have so much
Oh,
fun.
no!
What's happening? Is he dying?
Someone's adjusting his tracking.
Oh, no.
Dino.
He's going to die.
Whoa.
Tackle it. It's like Doctor Strange. What is that?
I don't know.
There's something in the hospital taking lives.
Feeding. Or maybe it wants a body.
You need to stay in astral projection.
Till you solve this case. If it bleeds, we can kill it.
He talks like a badass even now.
Even when he's
Even
talking
when
to
he's-
nobody. This is just for him.
Sam can feel him. Oh man, look, he's like a diehard ghost.
I know.
All barefoot.
Oh, there's going to be a great glass scene.
Is this psychiatry unit? Is this where all the crazy people are?
Ooh.
Oh, another person with astral projection. Let's have sex. You just happen to be hot.
Thompson.
Are you?
Can you tell? 'Cause I don't know you. Would you be doing this if you were dead?
Dude. You lucked out with a cutie.
We could do it anywhere in this hospital. No. We should do it on top of a patient. Not right now, but I mean, we just met.
But you do stuff with your brother on the road.
You're not telling me about your relationship.
We got pitch Dean.
I'm going to the toy store. I need a Ouija board. Aw. I'm not telling the truth. Dr. Kripke.
Dr. Kripke. Yeah. And he wrote this episode.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's not one of the other writers just being fun. It's... Ooh. Got your nose.
Why do you wait so long?
We don't know that.
They auditioned 300 people for that nurse's line.
Mm-hmm. And she was the best.
She was the best because she's blonde, and clearly Kripke likes the blondes. I think he got a Ouija board.
I was gonna say.
I think he got it.
Wouldn't be surprised.
He got a Ouija board. Yeah, you're right. That cliche. How about a whiteboard and a marker?
Because only the Mattel Corporation has the portal to the other side. Well, you gotta set up the board first. But it is.
But it is, because I knocked over a glass of water.
And I said it wasn't gonna work.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
This might be the coolest Ouija board scene I've ever seen.
Yeah.
What are those letters?
R-E. I think it was an R, actually. Yeah, R-E.
Ripper? Reaper.
Oh, R-E.
Ripper? Ripper?
Repper? Representation.
No, it's a reaper.
Mm-hmm.
He's done a pretty good job at fighting this off.
Yeah. You grabbed it.
I think a pen and a marker or pencil and paper, would have been fine.
No, man, Ouija boards, they have that magic.
Do
That
they?
piece of plastic.
You dick.
You dog. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. Ooh.
Keep waiting for that Megan girl to show up. But she's dead. Hello, John.
Enjoying your time in the boiler room. Trying to save Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
He writes a lot of shit about you, man.
Is the show Reaper a spin-off of this?
I don't think they invented Reapers.
No. I think CW had a show called Reaper. No.
I'm pretty sure he said "shun of a bitch."
Sean of a bitch.
Shun of a bitch. She's the Reaper. I had a feeling she was bad
It's a good reversal.
because she had makeup. Is he gonna have sex with her?
Ouch, man. You remember that bug episode from season 1?
Why is it his time to go?
I don't know.
Maybe he's doing a ritual to bring Dean back.
It's possible. Or maybe to like offer up some of his life force.
What's he doing? You don't have the cult, so it's hard for me to imagine that he's trying to get the demon to come.
Yeah.
Jump scare. I'm scared. I'm scared of the future jump scare. Ah!
Hey. It's that guy.
He's gonna die. No, he did summon it. Ooh, he is stupid.
Oh, that's bad. That's cool. Yeah. Ooh.
What? This is a really interesting turn of events.
Yeah. Oh man.
No matter who Jeffrey Dean Morgan's chatting with, he's got this, devilish smile.
I know.
Yeah, you're the one who killed my wife, mother of my children. I want to make a deal.
I'm gonna enjoy this. Even though it's very traumatic. We just got picked up for season 2.
Fact of the matter is, the show really depends on our chemistry.
Ooh.
isn't. How?
Getting hit by that car. Swallow the camera.
Turn into a ghost. This is cool. Cool concept. This kid. I want this guy to play the demon. He's good.
Yeah.
Think I didn't answer.
Ooh. Bring me death.
Why?
You know, dramatic effect.
He's already made this far.
Ooh.
Puncher. Whoa, the Reaper's scared. Whoa.
Whoa.
What in the fuckity fuck?
What?
That was crazy. Help me! they told him. They told him. something like that.
No.
Does it remember it?
I guess not.
Damn. It's quite an adventure. I got a fart. I've got a new haircut. You have no idea what I did for you, Dean.
You cannot tell him.
You cannot tell him we don't have the fucking calls anymore.
Oh, buddy.
Yellow eyes. Oh.
Mm.
Nice callback. He's gonna go. I'm really scared, Dad. I don't understand.
I don't, too.
Let's look it up. Let's see what the theory is. That's probably not been confirmed.
Yeah. Unless it's, like, gonna be confirmed very shortly or something. It's a good thing this hospital doesn't have coffee anywhere nearby. Oh, what?
I think he's taking him.
Huh.
Or we'll see Jeffrey Dean Morgan 13 seasons later.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Whoa!
Wow, I didn't see that coming.
Not at all. What's that Ouija board?
What? They killed him off? Wow. Now that's the season 1 cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Man.
Oh, buddy.
Well, he can't be dead. Right?
I would think. Well, he's coming back one way or another many seasons from now.
Is it one of those flashback things or whatever? You know, like it's kind of funny to me because when he was talking with Dean, when at the end at his end scene, I was thinking to myself, you know, I know he's not a series regular, but now I kind of want him to be.
I know, right?
And then
Right?
he dies in the next scene.
Just when you thought it could be.
It's just, I'm like, he fits in perfectly now, you know? There was a time where I'm like, it was not as special anymore in terms of the last parts of season 1, but for this specific episode, I was like, I can be on board with this guy being a series regular, and now I'm like, oh, what the? Well, I guess he can't be. There's gotta like do something. You know,
yeah.
he's not gonna just disappear for 13 years, right? Or is this one of my Ned Stark moments? Where I was sold for 4 fucking seasons. Like, they're gonna bring him back, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna bring him back, right?
He's the lead. He's the lead.
No way, right? He's gonna come back like a
Impossible
wolf or
way.
something, right? He's gonna bring him back, right?
Yeah, right when they need him. There's that crucial moment.
I was like sold forever that Ned would come back. And now I feel like my mind's is there. This is stage 1 denial.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess I personally kind of
Don't confirm in the comments.
Please.
Don't fucking say anything in the comments, all right? I'd rather be disappointed and wondering for 10 more seasons.
That's a good
As a
rule
boy.
of thumb. Is I don't want to know who does or doesn't. Well, I don't know. I don't. In a moment like this, I don't want to know if he comes back or not for certain.
Yeah.
But I feel like I got the impression that he would have to at some point
Because
but-
they have to get the demon still.
Yeah, and
Even though he gave the cult over and everything, there's still a lot up in the air at this point. And he whispered something to Dean.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You were always the better looking one. You're my favorite.
Maybe he whispered to him something that Dean doesn't understand now, but later will understand that will be the key to bringing him back.
Yeah.
Like maybe he's got a plan underneath this plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he was like coming to terms with them in the end. Like, I didn't see that death coming.
I thought he was just gonna leave.
Yeah, so did I. I thought he was going to abandon them again.
Yeah. Oh, he did.
In a very, very different kind of way. And without getting like just too focused on its final moments, I thought this was a really well constructed episode. Because it starts off in a way where you're like, okay, it's another episodic thingy. I guess that's how I took it. Like, oh, okay, new thing.
Like,
astral projection.
Man, Dean's situation is grave, but there's something in the hospital though. That's
That's
the point.
what it's about, right? They gotta hunt this thing down, and they're gonna work together, and Dean's gonna wake up. Like, that's where I thought. Then that kind of took this midpoint shift in some really cool directions. You
It's
know,
a cool mislead.
I don't like Ouija board cliche, but when it was done here, it was cool because you were hanging out with the ghost of Dean for so long that you're seeing the flip side of just like, all right, I'll work with this. Sure. So that made it cool. And I like the interplay of a lot of the actors having to act like Dean. They can't see Dean or they're not aware Dean's in the room or something like that. Like when they were hopping back and forth between Sam being alone in the room with the Ouija board and then having Dean, Jensen Ackles there with him in the room.
Yeah.
So I did like that, and because I thought it was going to go down that cliche path, but even the whole thing with death, I actually wrote a scene a long time ago, and oh gosh, I must have been like 15 years old. That was very similar to that whole exchange that Dean has, where he's dying and he's having a whole argument with Death about why he doesn't want to go. And
who wrote it better?
well, mine was more about like hell, and he's suffering for for like he committed sins, and so he deserves to die and go to hell, and he's trying to fight to stay around, but the only thing he can't escape is death. This is a little bit, melancholy, somber, and like about grieving and letting go, and
Stage 3.
Then fuck all that. Oh!
Yeah. Just in the nick of time.
Just in the nick of,
Right as he was about to make a very specific choice. Yeah, well, and I that made me wonder too, because I was like, how does this work? Because like this demon apparently possessed the Reaper, so it's like a double
confused.
supernatural on itself. So then I'm like, okay, so whoever this demon presence is must be more powerful than Death, I guess.
Yeah.
Or is it like by taking her body, then he has her powers for a bit or something? Like,
I mean, he died for them. I guess it would be cooler if he, because there was that big news that broke. Jeffrey D. Morgan's gonna come back after whatever long it's been. See, I don't know the specifics. I didn't read the articles to find out. Like, it's been 10 years since he's been on the show. I didn't read any of that. I'm just like, okay. Well, clearly he vanished for a while, but now he's coming back for something.
yeah.
And so, thank God I didn't read it. As if it said it's been 12 years. Be like, oh fuck, this is permanent right here. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now I'm sitting here going, okay, well, was he shooting something out? Like was it the break between season 1 and 2 where they were like, no, yeah, at the end of season 1 we're gonna set it up where you're gonna be a regular, but then he got cast in something. We gotta get him out of here. Very first episode of season 2.
Well, I don't think it would work as well if he was. I feel like as much as I want to be a series regular, it's like you can't just have him like, I'm abandoning you, I'm back. I'm abandoning you, I'm back.
Yeah,
that would get annoying.
Yeah, it probably
just be like, you are such an inconsistent dad. Yeah. But there was some good. I thought there were some really good emotional beats here. The whole thing with Dean not being able to talk to them while they're fighting with one another, that resolution moment between Dean and John, Sam and they have such easy names that I just don't properly place
white
their
guy names.
Dean,
Sam, and John, all good old American boys.
Give Sam and John, and when I love that moment when he's like, half the time we're fighting, I don't even know what we're fighting about.
Yeah. Yeah, it was I really liked his choices there, because you could tell he does a really great job at that sort of you can tell there's a whole lot going on inside of him that he is containing so that he can just communicate the one message that is very important at this moment. And I thought there was a lot of that kind of across this episode, just subtle acting cues to back up the the character points they were bringing up and stuff.
I don't know why he didn't tell them what he did.
Yeah, I was wondering. Well, I guess the only thing I took out of that was maybe he just doesn't want this moment to turn into a dad. Why'd you do that? I feel like if he told them, there might be some kind of argument over it. But at the same time, I feel like they could have gotten past that. If it was this is the only way, and now you boys are gonna live on. And
also, heads up about we don't have the Colt.
Yeah,
you really left them in limbo about certain few things, man.
Well, and while I appreciated what, I the emotions of it all sold it really well, but I was sitting there during part of his little speech there at the end, being like, no, you're fighting because you're always withholding information.
Yeah,
that's a pretty solid reason to fight. But it is what it is.
And the mislead of the girl being the actual Reaper. I had thought that for a second. I was thinking maybe is this a mislead, but nah. Knowing this show, she's just some hot girl.
Yeah.
They had me.
Dean was gonna have some afterlife hookups.
And I thought in terms of the way it was just this is just good storytelling. I thought this episode just felt I was kind of impressed by how much it slowed down, and I felt man, we've been here for a while. It didn't feel a cool 42-minute episode. This felt like a full hour for some reason.
Yeah, no, it totally did. And I think a lot of those reversals are the key to that, because like you said before, it starts out feeling like a very normal episode, and then it turns into something that actually managed to get me in a place where I was like, I don't know how this is going to work out. This feels really hopeless, and it seems like everyone's divided, even though they're so close together. You know, and it seems like I am even having trouble predicting, like, how are they going to get out of this? You know, other than some kind of juju at the end. But But yeah, no, I thought this was a really striking opener, and one that kind of carries on what I like. When this show is really firing, it starts to feel like a real movie. You know, and
I thought it was the best dramatic episode, whereas normally when we have like high praise for an episode, it's they really get the suspense and the intensity down. This episode doesn't have that. It's not really like, I wouldn't say like, oh, there's moments that like there's like one scary moment, but other than that, it's not really like a suspenseful driven intense episode, but it is a fascinating dramatic look into everything that's going on and some intriguing character scenes, even right down to Jeffrey Dean Morgan negotiating with the demon. Yeah, like that was. I like the actor who plays the demon, and it made me go, I hope he can just stick to that guy because he was great.
I've seen that dude in like a good amount of things before, so part of me wonders if maybe that might be some kind of definitive form, just because
it would be cool.
I like that guy's terrific.
I liked him a lot. I thought he was great, and it made me bummed that Jeffrey Dean Morgan's gone because I thought their energy levels matched really well.
Right? If you could just have John pop in every few episodes on like a side quest where we just cut away, like, and then we can do a segue each time where he calls Dean and they talk, and then we cut over to John for a minute, But
that would be cool.
Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, I thought this episode, instead of doing the scary and the intense, it went more for the, like sad dread.
Yeah, halfway through it slowed down. It kind of puts you in this sort of isolated yet not isolated world.
Yeah, and it was nice to have,
because death and life are crossing over in the hospital setting. I thought was a neat idea to do it for,
because that's the place.
Yeah, I felt like as a character dramatic episode, this is probably their best one. Is it like thrilling? Not necessarily, but it's very enticing though. It's very interesting throughout, and I really enjoyed it. Good job.
Yeah,
good job, guys. I'm glad you're watching.
Well done.
Way to go, Eric Kripke, Dr. Kripke, and Eminem's ex-wife.
Directing.
I know it's
shit
Kim
out of
Manners, not Mathers. I know.
Yeah.
And Mick G, the best thing you've ever done is just throw money at this show.
Killing it, man. Yeah. You'll always have this. And by proxy, I guess we have this show to thank for a lot of Mick G joints since it started.
Hey, man, it funds all his things. And
Salvation.
He hasn't been accused of sexual assault, so we're okay.
Has he not?
I know. Does he seem like the kind of guy who would?
His name suggests it, but I from like the one interview I've seen, he seemed like a guy.
Like I'm like he did like Charlie's Angels, and so I just feel like you'd be the guy who does get accused.
Oh yeah, isn't that? Or doesn't his Charlie's Angels have like the really creepy Crispin Glover character and stuff? And I can see it.
That's weird.
Well, good on McG for keeping it clean.
You're not creepy. And Tarantino, he only choked his actress.
Yeah,
and endangered Uma Thurman, but they get along.
Yeah. he finally coughed up that footage and admitted that maybe that wasn't a good idea.
I mean, that shit happened, but Diane Kruger was like, "Yeah, it was cool." And Uma Thurman was like, "Yeah, it was a problem then, but we solved it."
Yeah, just wanted to release the fucking footage. That's it. Just want this to be verified on the record.
Yeah. Anyhow, thanks for watching, guys. Season 2, Supernatural. Let's keep this adventure going.